we're now into March, less than 2 months of the season to go. That sort of, in a football fan's mind, it sort of feels like the beginning of the end. 10 games to go. Does it feel like the beginning of the end for you?
Yeah, we're definitely getting closer, and I think that nice figure of 10 games to go in the championship is you can really see, okay, it's not that many games, but we're ready, we're up for it. The players are ready to go out and fight and hopefully play a high tempo, high intensity game on Saturday. As we just spoke about, I changed the week a bit this week, so we had a 3-day build up to the game where we normally have 2, and gave the players a couple of days off. It's been a long season, and you could see that definitely today there was a lot of freshness, a lot of energy in the training. So we got out of it what we wanted, and I need to stop the training at a certain point, and they just want to go more. That's a very good sign of players that are hungry, that want to go out and perform again.
So you mentioned about the 2 days off. So for that was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Players came back in on Wednesday afternoon. What was the thinking of that? So when you initially thought about doing it, what were you trying to achieve?
Yeah, I think we, in football we do the everything every single week. It's like, okay, Sunday off, train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday training, and then Saturday, and then of course there's the Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday game. We also is following a quite rigid structure. So we thought, I think we need to freshen it a bit up and do it differently, and just get different input, and of course some rest into players and staff. So we're ready to go into the last crucial game of the season, last 10 games, and I think we are in a very good position. If you asked us before the season if we were here where we are now, I think a lot of people would have said, maybe not. But we had a big belief, and we are in a place where we want to continue fighting, continue improving, continue go out there and performing, and we want to come back on the winning ways, and we're sure we will, because it's fine margins. I think that there was a lot of the last 5 performances that could have been giving us a win, but it didn't. So we need to find small margins, turn it around and win.
You mentioned about if you'd been offered this position at the start of the season, you'd probably have taken it. Is that a mindset thing? Because I think most people around Brentford would have said 5th, 10 games to go, that's good. But considering where you were on, say, the 8th, 9th of February to where you could have been now, is it about taking the positive from the position rather than we've only got 4 points from 5 games?
Yeah, I think it's like we all dreamers, we all hope, and especially the fans, and that's fantastic. We do the same. My job, my staff job, and also the players is to do everything we can to put top performance out there every single week. That's our only aim, to go out there and put top performance out. But in football, sometimes you win some of the games, and this season we've been winning a lot of games, and we need to keep going. But a part of what you just said is that when you have that little dip in form or dip in results, you just need to stay focused, stay on the right path. The right path is the path we've been following the whole year, and keep going, and then suddenly you'll get the grip again, and you'll go forward, and 100% we'll find it, and hopefully we'll see that on Saturday.
Obviously, one of the reasons for not picking up as many points, you conceded 2 goals in each of the last 3 games, having probably not gone months barely conceding 2 goals in a game. Have you done anything this week to try and amend that?
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I think before the Middlesbrough game in the beginning of February, I think we only conceded 2 goals in 2 games in 2 out of 30 games. So I think sometimes it's different reasons why it happened, but it's definitely something. It's a question we've been raising to the players and to ourselves. We need to do more in terms of defending better. We're still not giving too many chances away each game. You see, it's the same 3 or 4 chances maximum in a game. So that's positive. But for whatever reason, we lack that competitiveness. willpower, tactical details, maybe lacking concentration. So it's many minor things that's adding up. That's the reason why we are conceding goals. But we need to cut that as quick as possible and come back to the seasonal average of goals per game, and that's below 1. So can we get that, then I think we'll be fine.
Sheffield Wednesday, of course, were one of the teams who did score 2 goals against you.
Yeah.
2 goals in, if I remember rightly, quite short space of time. What do you remember of that game, and what relevance will that have for Saturday?
I remember a game where we did quite well overall, actually, and we were quite comfortable 1-0 up, and then out of nowhere they scored a goal on one of their biggest strengths. It crosses into the box, and from there we tried to come back, but we couldn't, and then they got a soft pen, which was a pen. It was a pen in terms of just like it was a handball, so it's not like we took one of their players down, and then that was it, actually. So no, Sheffield Wednesday is a team that on their day, they're extremely good going forward. They have a lot of variety in their in their play. They have they produce a lot of crosses, and they always attack normally with 2 strikers, and also get the opposite winger in. So they'll get a lot of people in the box, players in the box. So we need to defend the box well. We need to stop the crosses well. That's the 2 main thing, and then get our quality up on the ball. And then I think actually they potentially have one of the best midfielders in this division in Bannon. I think he's the top player, and when he's on it, he dictates the game and he creates chances.
Sheffield Wednesday played Manchester City live on TV last night.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? What did you think? And will it have any relevance for Saturday?
Yeah, I watched it, but to be fair, I think City is a tiny bit better than us. So I don't think we can use it to compare too much. We used other games to prepare for this game against Sheffield Wednesday. So I think for them it was hopefully a good experience, and of course obviously they tried to win it and go to the next round of the FA Cup round, but we will not use it too much. And I don't think, of course you can say it's a tiny bit in terms of they could be a tiny bit more fatigued, but I don't believe in that. If they start well and getting 1-0 in front, they'll just lift themselves the energy, but if they don't, maybe it could affect, but I don't think it's too much.
In terms of squad availability for this week, you had quite a few players missing for last Saturday. Pontus Jansson, Julian Janvier, Matthias Jensen, Camo Makocha, and then Shandon Baptiste went off injured. Are any of those likely to be available for Saturday?
Shandon is ready. It's only a tough contract, so he's ready. Julian Janvier should be ready, available for selection on Saturday. I need to take a decision on Pontus Jansson, but he's been training with the team this week, and he looked good in the training today, so that's positive. Need to take a decision if he's in the squad or not, because he's been out quite a while, and we want him to get in when he's 100% fit and ready. So we need to take that decision, be sharp on that. Matthias Jensen will still be some weeks before he's will be back on the training pitch, unfortunately. Do we miss anyone? Makocha, Camo also weeks before we'll be back on the training pitch.
And then finally, so you've had a week before Sheffield Wednesday, you've then got pretty much a week afterwards. You play Fulham on a Friday night. That's quite unusual at this stage of the season to have 2 completely free weeks. Does that enable you to do things differently in terms of training, in terms of recovery, in terms of tactics or anything like that?
No, to be fair, I prefer a full week, because then I think we can get more tactics and more training. If we believe that training is a key to improve, I like that a lot. So that's good. I think we can prepare better, and also in terms of get some of the injured players back. It's they are missing less games if we only have one game per week. So no, that's good.